Hello everyone, welcome to our morning yoga practice. We are going to stretch and move slowly today to prepare the mind and the body for the new day ahead. So to start, we can lay on the back in the pose that we call Shavasana, the dead man's pose. Allow your body to fully relax for a few moments and start noticing that you are breathing. Notice what your breath is like, where your breath is, and allow your breath to create a pathway of light in and out. Notice how the front of the body and the back of the body grow and expand on the inhalation, and how everything softens as you exhale. Take a deep breath in with me now, and out. And hug your knees onto your chest. You can keep your hands on the kneecaps and gently pull the thighs towards the chest. Or maybe you can wrap your arms around your shins and reach for opposite elbows. Allow your head and neck and shoulders to feel heavy and relaxed. And see if you can gently push your tailbone down so the entire spine is in touch. You can stay still if you need some stillness. If you need any movement, gently rock side to side to give your lower back a gentle massage. Palms of the hands behind the thighs. Start rocking forth and back a few times until you land at the top of your mat with crossed legs in front. You can rest your hands on the knees and make your spine really neutral and nice. Gently open your chest to pull the heart forward. As you exhale, lean your upper body over your right leg and keeping your spine neutral, make a circle in front of you and inhale back from your left leg, a slight back bend. And keep moving like this, drawing circles over your legs. And maybe the more you move, the more your chest gets closer to the ground. And notice the sensations in the hips. Next time you come back to center on the inhalation, stay for a moment. As you exhale, change direction. Lean over your left leg, nice gentle circle in front of you. Inhale, come back from the right, a slight back bend. You can even close your eyes or a soft gaze as you keep moving, noticing how you feel today, not just mentally, but also physically, energetically, emotionally. Just observe. And next time that you come back to center, stay for your exhale and change the crossing of your legs with opposite foot in front. Palms together at the heart center. Interlock your fingers, flip your palms over and stretch your arms in front. As you inhale, take your arms over your head. You can even look up if you want. And exhale, left arm lifted. Drop your right hand to the side for a nice side bend. And back to center, both arms up towards the sky. Look up, right arm lifted. Exhale, drop your left hand to the side. A nice side bend. Really lengthen the space between your armpit and your hip. Feel the space between your ribs. On the inhalation, come back to center, palms touch overhead. Exhale, Pranamasana, palms together in front of your chest. Open up your arms really wide. Eagle arms. As you exhale, give yourself a big hug. Right arm underneath your left. Cross your forearms in front of you, maybe palms of the hands together. As you inhale, lift your elbows as high as you can, a slight back bend, and exhale, round forward. Back to center on the inhalation. One more time. Exhale to fold and round through your spine. Back to center, inhale. Exhale, release your arms along the body. On the inhalation, again, open up your arms. This time, switch arms. Left arm underneath your right. Hug yourself. Cross your forearm, palms together. As you inhale, lift and a slight back bend. Exhale, round and fold over your legs. One more time. Inhale to open up and really lift your elbows a little bit higher and exhale, round. Back to center, inhale. Release your arms, exhale. Extend your legs wide to the sides for Upadista Konasana. Gently sit on your tailbone, flex your feet a lot, and take a neutral spine. On the inhalation, stretch your arms over your head. As you exhale, right arm inside your left leg and fold over the right leg. And take a moment here to breathe nicely and slowly. Feel it in your arm strings. As you inhale, come back to center and take it all the way to the other side. As you exhale, left arm inside your right leg and fold over your left. And breathe nicely and slowly. Back to center as you inhale, both arms up. Exhale, fold forward, reach for your toes. And when you get there, you can adjust yourself, allowing your upper body to feel totally relaxed. And breathe. Back to center, lift your upper body, palms touch overhead, really lengthen. Exhale, release your arms along your body and take the soles of the feet together for Baddha Konasana, the butterfly pose. You can scoop your buttocks closer to your heels, interlace your fingers around your feet, and gently roll your shoulders back to neutralize your spine. On the exhalation, hinging from the groins, see if you can press the thighs down and keep breathing. Inhale back to center and release your legs. Cross your ankles in front of you and rock over your knees. For a tabletop, hands and knees. Untuck the toes, top of the feet on the mat. Knees about hip distance apart underneath your hips and wrists under your shoulders. Really spread your fingers wide. Pull your belly bottom in and scoop your tailbone down to neutralize your back. Moving one vertebra at a time. A couple of rounds of Mariariyasana, the cow and cat pose. As you inhale, lift your tailbone, drop your belly, roll your shoulders back, and look up. And exhale, gently press through the back of the knuckles, chin to chest, protract your shoulders and scoop your tailbone down. Allow your head and neck to waterfall down. One more time, inhale into your cow pose. thinking about lengthening the space between your sternum and your belly button. And exhale round through your spine into your cat, Vinyasa. Back to center as you inhale. Really ground your left hand. Spread your fingers wide on the inhalation, right arm up towards the sky. Really drop your right hip down so you can hinge and twist from the hips. Use your exhale to roll your wrist a couple of times, both directions. On the inhalation, open up a little deeper. Exhale, thread your right arm underneath your left. Extend it all the way to the left. Drop your shoulder and your cheek down and just twist and stay as you keep breathing. You can keep your left hand close to your face, and by gently pressing through the knuckles, you can roll your left shoulder back to twist a little deeper. Or maybe you can extend your left arm all the way overhead or wrap it around your back. Any variations which resonates with you in this very moment. And take a few moments to breathe here. As you exhale, left hand close to your face. Spread your fingers wide. Inhale to press and unwind. Right arm up. Roll your wrist a couple of times as you exhale. Inhale to open up a little more. And exhale, drop your hand down. And let's switch side. You can sway your hips side to side just for a few moments. Come back to center. Spread your right fingers a lot. On the inhalation, left arm up, left hip down. Exhale, roll your wrist a couple of times. Inhale to twist a little deeper. Exhale, thread your left arm underneath your right and slowly lower your shoulder, your cheek down. And again, you can use your right hand in any variations to support you as best as you can. Close to your face, extend it overhead, or maybe wrap it around your back. And take a few moments here to breathe. As you exhale, right hand close to your face, spread your fingers, gently press, inhale, unwind, left arm up, roll your wrist a couple of times. Exhale, drop your hand down. Big toes touch behind you, maybe knees wide as the outside edges of the mat. Child's pose, balasana, hips to heels, forehead down onto the ground. And take a few moments here to settle down as best as you can. Feeling the earth steep embrace underneath your body. Just take a few moments to breathe and be. Use your inhalation to transition through your tabletop hands and knees. And tuck your toes under over the knees off the ground. Inhale. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. You can keep your hips really high. And gently press your upper body, your chest towards the thighs. If you need to bend or micro bend your knees, feel free to do so. And maybe you can stay still here, or you can pedal out your feet a few times. You can stay on your tippy toes and drop both heels to one side, all the way back to center, and drop your heels all the way to the other side. And back to center. Downward facing dog. Allow your head and neck to waterfall down. Envision your nice upside down V. On the inhalation, shift forward onto your high plank, Utthita Chaturanga. Drop your knees down as you exhale. Bend your elbows, hug your ribs, and lower everything down. Slide your legs back. Prepare for Cobra pose. Your legs are together. Heels, knees, and thighs touch. Engage your glutes. Fingers spread close to your chest. Forehead or chin onto the ground. Cobra pose, Bhujangasana. On the inhalation, gently press to peel your upper body off the ground. Head, neck, and shoulders may be lifted together. On the exhalation, stay and relax your shoulders down. Another nice breath in. As you exhale, lower everything down. Take your palms about half distance apart. And by gently pressing through your fingertips, keeping your legs together, as you inhale, press to lift. Exhale, drop your right shoulder to the left. Look back. Back to center. Inhale. Exhale, left shoulder drops right. Look right. Back to center as you inhale. And exhale, lower everything down. Take your palms back close to your chest and press to get back to your tabletop, hands and knees. Use your exhale to take your knees together so they touch and spread your fingers really wide underneath your shoulders. On the inhalation, extend your right leg back behind you. Flex your foot. Make sure your left hip is above the knee. As you inhale, lift a little higher. Exhale, knee to your right elbow or shoulder. Back to center. Inhale, extend your right leg back. Exhale slowly. Step your right foot between your hands. On the inhalation, lift your upper body. Stretch your arms over your head. Exhale, frame your front foot. Really spread your left fingers a lot. Inhale to twist right and take your right arm up towards the sky. Roll your right shoulder back, left shoulder forward to align and breathe. Your right knee is very close to your chest. Another full breath in. As you exhale, drop your right hand down. Tuck your left toes under, downward facing dog. Exhale, right foot back. And take a few moments, one more time, just to breathe. Here, if you need to move around, you can sway your hips gently to the sides. And as you exhale, drop your knees down, tabletop, knees together so they touch. Inhale to lift your left leg and flex your foot, right hip above the knee. Really stretch and lengthen that leg. On the inhalation, lift a little higher. Exhale, knee to your left elbow or shoulder. Back to center. Inhale, extend your left leg back. And exhale, step your foot between your hands. Inhale, lift your upper body and stretch your arms over your head. Exhale, frame your front foot. Really ground your right palm as you inhale, twist left. Your left knee hugs the chest. Your left arm extends and stretches upwards towards the sky. And keep breathing. One more breath in here. Exhale, drop your left hand down outside your foot. Tuck your right toes under. On the exhalation, Step your right foot forward to meet your left. Uttanasana, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale, hands to your shins, a long, nice spine. Exhale to fold. One more time. Inhale to Ardha Uttanasana. Hands to your shins. Pull your shoulders back. Exhale to fold. Rise to standing. A big breath in takes you up all the way. Exhale, Pranamasana. Palms together at the heart center. Inhale, open up, reach up towards the sky. Interlock your fingers, pointers up. Your arms outside your ears. As you exhale, stand in half moon, bend right to shift your hips left. And back to center as you inhale. As you exhale, stand in half moon left and shift your hips right. Back to center as you inhale. Cactus your arms. Exhale, bend your elbows, slight back bend. Pull your heart forward. Back to center. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, inch from the hips and fold forward. Use your full breath out to get there. Halfway lift, inhale, hands to your shins. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Step your right foot back. Plant your palms. Left foot back. Downward facing dog. Next exhalation, drop your knees down, cross your ankles behind your legs. And sit back. Extend both legs in front for Paschimottanasana, the seated forward fold. As you exhale, open up, reach up. And exhale, inch from the hips and fold forward. And you can grab your toes, the outside edges of your feet. Take a moment to breathe here. Allowing your upper body to become softer and to fold a little deeper, focusing on your breath as it flows easily into you and through you. Back to center on the inhalation, stretch your arms over your head. Exhale, hands down, close to your body. Maybe you can shift your hands a little bit backwards. As you inhale, press your toes towards the ground and lift your hips off the ground. You can tuck your chin onto your chest to protect your neck. If you do not have any problem in the neck, you can allow your head to waterfall down behind you. And keep breathing. Another deep breath in. As you breathe out, lower everything down. Janu Sirshasana, the head to knee pose. Keep your right leg extended and bend your left knee to take the sole of the foot to your right inner thigh. On the inhalation, really stretch your arms overhead and lengthen, creating space between your ribs, your vertebrae. As you exhale, inch and fold forward over your knee. And you can drop your hands anywhere, grabbing your toes, the outside edges of your feet. Maybe you can even interlock your fingers around your foot. Or maybe you can just grab your ankle or your shin. And again, take a few moments here to breathe and notice the beautiful balance in this pose between effort and relaxation. Another full and deep breath in and out. Next, inhalation, lift your upper body. Keep your right arm lifted, drop your left hand behind you to plant your palms as you inhale, wild thing. Lift your hips off the ground and press your right toes down. As you exhale, slowly lower everything down and come back to center to switch side. So extend your left leg and flex your foot, bend your right knee and take the sole of the foot to your left inner thigh. Sit nicely and tall onto your tailbone. As you inhale, take your arms overhead and lengthen, feeling the space between your hips and your armpits. Exhale, keeping your arms outside your ears. Hinge and fold forward, Janu Shirshasana. And when you reach your edge, you can drop your hands, grab your foot, ankle, shin, allowing yourself to just be and breathe. Janu in Sanskrit means knee. Sirsha derives from siras, which is head. So technically, this pose, Janu Shirshasana, is the head to knee pose. But the real goal of the pose is not just to reach to your knee, to touch the knee. The real goal is what you experience, what you understand when you fold. Another full breath in and out here. On the inhalation, stretch both arms up towards the sky. Keep your left arm lifted and drop your right hand behind you. Plant your palm. As you inhale, lift your hips and drop your toes down towards the ground for wild thing. And really keep your hips really high. Engage your glutes muscles. And remember to breathe. Another nice breath in. As you breathe out, slowly lower everything down. Extend both legs in front of you. Scoop your buttocks a little bit further. Extend both arms and using your core muscles as you exhale, slowly lower everything down until you land all the way down onto your back. One more time, hug your knees onto your chest, hands on the kneecaps. You can stay still or move around, gently rock side to side, or even make circles with your knees, both directions. Extend both legs up towards the sky and keep your arms very close to your body. As you inhale, a little hop back to lift your hips, bend your elbows and use your palms to support your hips for Viparita Karani. You can stay here for a few moments, breathing nicely and slowly and mindfully. Eventually, you can shift the weight of the body onto your shoulders. Maybe bend your knees and take your knees onto your forehead. And anytime you feel ready to release the pose, slowly lower your hips down. Feet onto the mat, close to your buttocks. And cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Key your arms, palms facing down. And as you exhale, drop your left knee and your right foot all the way onto the left. Your head can be centered, or if you do not have any problem in your cervical spine, you may want to turn your chin over the right shoulder. Allow your right shoulder to stay down in touch. And keep breathing. Next, inhalation back to center. Change the crossing of your legs. So your left ankle crosses over the right thigh. As you exhale, slowly lower your knee and your left foot all the way to the right, allowing your left shoulder to stay in touch. Eventually, you can turn your chin over your left shoulder and look left. Maybe keep a soft gaze, enjoying yourself into your twist, feeling the sensations in the body, in the mind, noticing how you feel now. Maybe something has changed or shifted. As you inhale slowly back to center and cross your legs, happy baby Ananda Balasana. Thread your arms between your legs, grab the outside edges of the feet, soles of the feet facing upwards. Pull the knees inside your armpits and keep your spine really long all the way down. And again, of course, if you need stillness, you can stay still. If you need any movement, feel free to explore, to play around. Maybe you can rock side to side or fully extend both legs or maybe one leg at a time. And when you feel ready for your final Shavasana, allow the entire body to rest onto your mat, onto your back. Your head is centered, arms and legs naturally open, palms of the hands facing upwards. Allow your feet to flop to the sides and take a few moments here to relax every muscle from your scalp all the way down to your heels and from your toes all the way up to the crown of the head. And take a few moments to follow your inhales and exhales. On the inhalation, belly rises. On the exhalation, belly falls. Inhale, belly rises. Exhale, belly falls. And start counting your breaths from 11 to 1. This way. 11, belly rises. 11, belly falls. 10, belly rises. 10, belly falls. And keep counting on your own until you get back to 0. And when you feel ready to come back to the physical space you are currently in, you can start to wiggle your toes, your fingers. If you need a little stretch, you can stretch your arms over your head really long and turn to one side of your body where you can rest for a few more moments. And keeping your eyes closed or a soft gaze, find your way to any comfortable seated position on your mat. Ideally crossed legs in front. Rest your hands on your kneecaps Make your spine really nice and neutral. Relax your shoulders down away from the ears, chin facing forward, a soft gaze. Take a few moments to honor yourself for your presence, for your practice, and your breathing. And take your palms together in front of your chest. In complete gratitude, bow your head forward. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me today. I'll see you soon. Bye.